Hello everybody, this is Crow the Sandler fan once again, and I'm here to do another movie review. This time it'll be on a comedy from 2010, which is directed by Todd Phillips, who is best known for directing Joker and the Hangover movies, and it stars Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis, and that would be Due Date. So the plot for Due Date is it's about this architect named Peter Hyman, played by Robert Downey Jr., who's really excited because he's getting ready to be a dad for the very first time, as his wife, Sarah, played by Michelle Monaghan, is pregnant right now. However, when Peter was at the airport, he met this guy named Ethan Tremblay, played by Zach Galifianakis, who wants to be an actor and is also going to travel too, because his father recently passed away and wanted to throw his father's ashes down the Canyonero Mountain. And then, however, in the airplane, there's a little bit of an altercation going on, and Peter and Ethan both ended up being on a no-fly list. So Peter agrees that Ethan should drive him all the way to the hospital, so he can finally see his new kid, and that's what the plot is. My opinion on this movie, I gotta say, that movie was pretty funny. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun movie. Robert Downey Jr. did a great job in this movie, and Zach Galifianakis was pretty hilarious in this movie. I gotta say, Ethan is pretty much my favorite character throughout the whole movie, and there were a lot of funny parts in the movie. I mean, I like that one funny scene where Peter gets beaten up by this man in the wheelchair, which I forget what the man in the wheelchair's name is, but he's played by Danny McBride. And I gotta say, Danny McBride was pretty funny in this movie. He did a great job playing the guy in the wheelchair. I also like that one funny line where Peter asked Ethan if he's heard of William Shakespeare, and Ethan says that he's heard of him, and explains that he's a famous pirate. And that's a funny joke because the word pirate and poet are both pretty similar. And and another part I found funny was when Peter and Ethan were drinking coffee, but spit out the coffee because Ethan's dad's ashes were in the coffee, and they accidentally drank Ethan's dad's ashes. That part was really funny and definitely unexpected. And the acting performances was really good, and I like the songs that were in the movie too. I thought Jamie Foxx did a great job in this movie. That's right, Jamie Foxx is in this movie. He did pretty good. And Michelle Monaghan did pretty good too. And even Juliette Lewis is also in it. She did pretty good as well. And I even like the bonding relationship between Peter and Ethan. The bonding relationship was pretty good. And I also like the scene where Ethan was rescuing Peter in that car chase scene. The car chase scene was pretty epic and wild. I enjoyed the car chase scene. So overall, there's nothing really else I could say about Due Date. To any of you who haven't seen Due Date yet, I totally recommend it. I mean, if you're a fan of Zach Galifianakis, you'll love him in this movie. And if you love the Hangover movies, you'll definitely enjoy Due Date. It's a really good and fun movie. Oh yeah, and I forgot one thing I liked in this movie. The the ending scene was really good because the ending scene shows Ethan guest starring in his favorite sitcom, 2.5 Men. The 2.5 Men scene was pretty good. Overall, there's nothing else I could say about Due Date. For my final rating, I'm going to give Due Date a 9 out of 10 stars. It's a pretty good and funny movie from 2010. So I hope you all enjoyed my review on Due Date. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is me saying, peace out.